In this video, we will discuss the next steps in your migration to Parcham. At this stage, you should have access to your Parcham database, and you'll be using Parcham as your main database to enter your weekly Thanksgiving cash, check, direct debits, and credit cards as non-gateway transactions, entering other income as non-gateway, entering your sacramental registers, making changes to contact records, parish groups, as well as creating new contacts and new groups. Please do not use your previous database packs for making changes or creating new records, as these will not be migrated again to Parcham. If you used your previous database as your financial package, then use this package for your creditor, supplier payment transactions, general journals, bank reconciliations, and business activity statements. Thanksgiving income entries are to be recorded as one bulk Sundry receipt. If you are using Xero as your financial package, then continue to use Xero, creating invoices for your income entries such as Thanksgiving. When your database has been migrated, you can connect to Xero at any time. Once connected, you will no longer be required to create invoices for any Parcham entries. These will automatically be pushed and invoices created in Xero. There is a separate video giving detailed instructions on connecting to Xero in Parcham's help topics. If your migration has been delayed, the team will let you know. When you have access to your Parcham database and your data has been migrated, one of the first things to complete is creating any new finance campaigns not already set up for you and deactivating any finance campaigns your parish will or will not use. Finance campaigns are used to record income received by the parish. Parcham is to be used for recording all income and gives a one-place source of truth for all your income information. Also, income associated with a contact can be easily seen if appropriate finance campaigns are set up. For instance, a parishioner may wish to hire your hall or wish to pay for baptism fees. By setting up a finance campaign and recording income against a contact and the respective campaign, this will give a clear transactional history for the contact. The team will set up a list of finance campaigns required, including all income items and special collections. Only some of these campaigns will be made active. Let's look at creating finance campaigns and activating and deactivating campaigns. Select Payments, Finance Campaigns, and select Create Finance Campaigns. Create and make active your campaign. Ensure you tick both the bank account and credit card boxes. These are used for online donations. A campaign will only be seen when entering income if it is marked as active. You can make campaigns active when they are required, such as a once-a-year special collection, and then deactivate the campaign so it does not appear in your list when entering income in Parcham. Campaigns can also be published to the web and allows for online donations via credit card. This is covered in a help topic in Parcham entitled Publishing a Finance Campaign. To activate a campaign, select Payments, Finance Campaigns, locate the finance campaign you wish to make active, such as funerals, tick the box, and then select Save. This finance campaign will now appear on the list. Again, to deactivate a campaign, locate the campaign, such as Earthquake Appeal, and untick the box and select Save. This appeal will now not be shown on the list. Thanksgiving cash or check envelope entries are to be recorded as non-gateway for cash and checks in Parcham from this point on. For direct debits and credit cards, these are also recorded as non-gateway during the transition phase until these have been migrated and activated in Parcham. This occurs in transition phase 3. To enter your weekly cash and check envelopes, select Payments, Payment Transactions, and select the Non-Gateway Payments button. Select a date, usually a date when the money is likely to be banked into your account. Select a finance campaign, generally Thanksgiving or planned giving, and select cash or check. Select Next. Enter the envelope number and amount. If entering more than one envelope number, tick the Add Multiple Payments box and select Next. Continue to enter envelopes until you reach the last one. Select Next and then click on the X to close the dialog box. All cash and check donations will be entered into Parcham from this point on. If you are using PACS for your bank reconciliations, then enter a Sundry receipt for the total amount. Do not use the Giving recording screen. By creating a Sundry receipt, you can then reconcile this in your bank reconciliation. If you are using Xero, then create an invoice for the transaction. In the transition phase, you will also be entering your direct debits and credit cards as non-gateway transactions. Again, select the Non-Gateway Payments button, select a date when the money has been received, select the finance campaign, and select bank account for direct debits or credit card for credit cards. This will then differentiate these entries from your cash and check amounts. Again, in PACS or your finance software, create a Sundry receipt or invoice for the total. For other income such as loose, Presbytery, special collections, hall hire, select the Non-Gateway Payments button, select a date, and select the appropriate finance campaign. If the finance campaign does not appear on the list, such as a special collection, locate the finance campaign and make it active, or create a new finance campaign if it does not exist. Once active, you can then enter the income against the appropriate finance campaign. Use envelope 5000, which has been set up specifically for these types of transactions. If you will no longer be using a campaign in the near future, then you can untick the active box to mark the finance campaign as inactive so that it does not appear on your finance campaign list. If you have new pledges, these can be created directly in Parcham. Locate a contact and then select the Payments tab. Select New Donation Pledge and then follow the steps. You can amend existing non-gateway pledges, cash or check, by selecting the order number and changing the frequency and/or amount. If a giver wishes to change from cash or check to direct debit or credit card, mark the existing pledge as stopped and create a new donation pledge. If you need to amend any existing direct debit or credit card schedules in the interim transition phases, please contact the Parcham team who will provide assistance. Once your data has been migrated, and if you still have issues to be fixed, you can now do these in Parcham. If the issue is missing sacrament dates, these can be fixed in a list view rather than editing individual contact records. To find these, just select the relevant register and click on the sacrament date until the list is in descending order. You will see all the records which have dates outside the normal range, such as the 1st of the 1st, 3235. You can then select the pencil icon next to each record to change these records to the correct date. Once completed, click outside the data entry screen and select Save. The main dashboard in Parcham will show some other issues which you can work on straight away, such as working with children check errors. Again, you can make bulk changes by selecting View More and then changing or entering dates in this screen rather than editing individual contact records. You can also look at your parish groups and deactivate any inactive groups. There is a help topic available under support to assist with any of these changes. You can, if you wish, start to put together your Parcham website. On the web content page, there will be your actual current website link, as well as a link to the unpublished Parcham website. If you want to use the Parcham website solution, you can put together your website, and when you are ready to migrate over, let the team know so that your Parcham website can be activated. If you requested to have your email subscription lists imported to Parcham, then you can now use this feature to send your weekly newsletters. In order for this feature to be used, the subscription email list must be made active. Select the tick box and then save. You can also publish the subscription to the web. For Parcham website users, the Subscribe to Our Newsletters button will automatically show on your Parcham website. For other websites, copy and paste the URL link to your website. For information on how to use a subscription list, there is a help topic under Web Management. Let's now look at Transition Phase 3, which outlines the migration and activation of your direct debit schedules and credit card schedules to Parcham.